The first thing that comes to mind when I think of Sonic and the games he's been in are his traditional platforming games. Whether it's a classic 2D game or one of the more modern 3D platformers, it goes without saying that this is what Sonic is known for. But aside from these games, Sonic has been in a variety of different types of video games. Several racing games, a couple of fighting games, a pinball game, whatever this is, a 4-player party game, and even a turn-based RPG. When it comes to video game genres, Sonic the Hedgehog is very flexible. So why not a Sonic skateboarding game? I believe Skater XL and Session will fill the void of a realistic skateboarding game that a lot of us have been craving since EA's Skate 3. But that doesn't mean other companies or independent developers should not also consider creating a skateboarding game. Skateboarding may never be as popular as video games, movies, or traditional sports, and there may not be another time like the early 2000s when the Tony Hawk Pro Skater series was incredibly successful. During that time, other companies were trying to replicate those skateboarding games and capitalize on that success. However, outside the video game world, skateboarding never stopped growing and it is not slowing down. There are people who started skateboarding because of the Tony Hawk series, and people who love skateboarding so much they felt the need to buy a console just to play the Skate series. And of course, there are people who don't skateboard and still enjoy skateboarding video games. The fact is, there will always be a demand for a new skateboarding game. See, in video games, the skateboarding genre itself will likely never reach the heights of the most popular genres, like first-person shooters, platformers, or racing games. But at the same time, I wouldn't say skateboarding video games is a niche genre. It's more like a dead genre that's finally making a bit of a comeback. Imagine after Mario Galaxy 2 came out, every video game developer said, "We're done making platformers." And then after 5 years, an indie studio was like, "Hey, we made a platformer, but it's in 2D. And you were like, "Okay, that's cool, but it would be nice to have a 3D platformer." And then after 5 more years, another indie studio was like, "Here's a 3D platform because no one wants to make one." That is pretty much what happened to the skateboarding genre. We were spoiled for so long and then stripped away from ever getting a new skateboarding experience. But now, I look forward to playing every upcoming skateboarding game. But even with this decent lineup of skate games coming out, if out of the blue Sega released a Sonic skateboarding game, I would take a chance and buy it. Let's say Sega did make a Sonic the Hedgehog skateboarding game. I would expect it to be better than Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, The Simpsons Skateboarding, and Disney's Extreme Skate. Maybe I shouldn't be setting my expectations this low, but this is all just for a video game that has no real possibility of ever being made. And I'm just speaking for myself. I am sure most skateboarding fans would rather see a more standard skateboarding game not starring a lanky hedgehog and his red friend whose hands are too big to even grab a skateboard. And I am sure Sonic fans would rather get a traditional 2D or 3D Sonic game. I hear you, I just think Sonic and most of the other characters look like they fit well with skateboarding, and even some of the level design in Sonic Adventure 2 looks like it would be fun to skateboard. On top of that, Sega's first attempt at a hoverboard racing game was decent, and the skateboarding mechanics in the newest Mario and Sonic Olympic games is exceptional. So for me personally, I'd really like to see Sonic with his own skateboarding game. But I'd also love to see Sonic Adventure 3 and a level like City Escape where you go down hills on a skateboard.